Before starting the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and like the video. Thanks for your support. Now let's go to the video. There's a new variant of the 2020 for Chevrolet Traverse midsize SUV, and it comes with red tow hooks. Chevy fans know what that means. The Traverse now has a Z71 off-road version to go along with its more rugged overall look. It's kind of a big step for what's traditionally been a somewhat staid 7 or 8 passenger crossover, even if it was among the first of its kind when it debuted 15 years ago. But the Traverse has previously tried to flaunt an adventurous spirit, as it was the first Chevy SUV to add an RS version for the 2018 model year. For the third-generation Traverse, the team wanted to apply DNA from the Chevy Tahoe SUV to the Traverse, essentially taking a baby Tahoe approach, according to exterior creative designer Tyler Moffitt. To that end, the new Traverse has a taller front end. The grille has more presence. The rear was designed to accentuate width. All trims have a quad exhaust, and the SUV adopts the same high light signature as the rest of the Chevy family. How new is the 2020 for Chevy Traverse? The sheet metal is new, but the third-generation Traverse still rides on a version of the original C1 platform. The wheelbase is the same, but overall length, width, and height have changed slightly and must accommodate versions riding on 18, 20, or 22-inch tires. Certain proportions and dimensions changed slightly, notably overhangs and approach angles, helping to make an off-road Z71 possible. The Z71 is not an appearance package. To earn the moniker, the Traverse had to become more capable. Its suspension and dampers with hydraulic rebound control, in combination with black 18-inch wheels with all-terrain tires, provide an extra inch of ground clearance. The offset of the wheels gives the Z71 a bit wider track. It will be 0.6 inch wider than the other trim levels. The lower front fascia was redone for a better approach angle, and Z71 pedigree demands a metal skid plate and functional red signature tow hooks. All-wheel drive is optional on all Traverse trims, but the Z71 stands apart with a standard twin-clutch differential in the rear. It is the game changer, providing the traction and torque distribution needed off-road, says Chief Engineer Jeff McDonald. The Z71 also has terrain mode, which provides one-pedal driving off-road, as well as hill descent control. The trailering package is standard on the Z71. RS still a Chevy favorite. Chevy didn't want to mess with the success of its more handling-oriented trim, but it did some reimagining of the RS for the 2020 model year. This version of the crossover ups its game with a new front fascia and redesigned 22-inch high-gloss aluminum wheels to enhance the sporty, blacked-out look, along with black accents on the grille, roof, rails, and moldings. The suspension is tuned for a more dynamic ride. The RS has a 3-spoke, flat-bottom steering wheel, and red accents punctuate the black interior. New engine makes a debut. The 2020 for Chevrolet Traverse debuts a new turbocharged 2.5-liter i4 engine, replacing the current 310 HP, 266-pound FT 3.6-liter V6. The horsepower is now higher at an estimated 315, and torque jumps to 317 pounds FT. The i4 is a higher-performing and more efficient engine, McDonald says. The 8-speed automatic transmission is not a carryover. It is a modified version of GM's 9-speed. It was converted by changing the torque converter for less mass, better drive quality, and fuel economy, while continuing its ability to tow 5,000 pounds. The 8-speed is already in some other vehicles, doubling screen size. The big news inside is the massive 17.7-inch infotainment screen. and to say it's a major upgrade is an understatement. The infotainment screen alone more than doubles the size of the current 8.0-inch screen and is even bigger than the current center screen and 8.0-inch driver display combined. The new display is slightly angled to the driver, while the SUV has a physical volume knob and controls for the HVAC system. A power button on the top will black out all graphics but time and weather for when you want to reduce the graphic distraction. The driver information display also grows to 11.0 inches. There is wireless phone charging and an available Wi-Fi hotspot. There are only 2 USB outlets up front with more in the second and third rows. To free up space, the shifter moves from the center console to the steering column, and there is additional storage in the pass-through console. It may be a small thing, but side-by-side cup holders prevent confusion when there is a front seat passenger and 2 similar-looking coffees. Buyers in colder climates can opt for the steering wheel, outside mirrors, and first 2 rows of seats to be heated. 3 rows of accessible seating. Second row captain's chairs tip and slide forward with the touch of a button, and a front-facing child seat does not have to be removed to slide everything forward for access to the third row. A second row bench is available. The opening provides ample room to clamber to the back. A clever addition is a button that third row occupants can press to get out, no waiting for others to free you. All rear seats fold flat, and the Traverse expects to maintain best-in-class cargo capacity with 97.6 cubic feet. The power-folding third row is standard honors and available on other trims for 2024. The Traverse replaces the liftgate that had to be opened manually to one that lifts automatically, with the kick of a foot if the proximity key fob is near enough. Driving assist and safety features. The usual standard safety features include automatic emergency braking, forward collision alert, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, high beam assist, and automatic braking when pedestrians and cyclists are detected. The 2024 lineup adds rear cross-traffic braking, blinds own alerts and steering assist, adaptive cruise control, speed limit assist, traffic sign recognition, intersection auto emergency braking, and more. GM Super Cruise hands-free driving assistance technology is available on all but the base LS trim. The system can make automatic lane changes, and its field of vision covers a trailer. Buckle to drive is a feature that requires the driver and front passenger to put on their seatbelt before the car can drive, and a rear seatbelt reminder sends an alert if someone in the back unbuckles. Timing is everything. The folks at Chevy think this is a good time to introduce a fresh crossover, with a midsize SUV segment forecast to grow 23% in the next 4 years, says Brad France, director of Chevrolet Car and Crossover Marketing. The Traverse is hoping 55% of its sales will be conquests from other brands, up from 48% now, and the rest will be loyal Chevy buyers. The Z71 will be the secret to stealing more sales, France says. Currently, about 70% of Traverse buyers are female. The Z71 is an opportunity to appeal to more men and bring the mix closer to 50-50ths. When can I get one? Production begins in the 4th quarter at the Lansing Delta Township plant in Michigan. The 2020 for Chevrolet Traverse goes on sale in early 2024. Pricing will be set closer to the on-sale date, but expect the Traverse to stay true to its Chevy value roots.